Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjayne.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you this lovely slider gift box, and it's got a little tray with some Ritter Sports and their coordinating colour chocolates inside, and then you just slide the tray into this cute little gift box. I've used these Delightfuls Ritter Sports, which come in this lovely box with beautiful primary colours, little chocolates to go inside. I've picked orange for this one because the stamp set that I've used has got the toucan on it, and that's what I wanted to make the feature. And the bill of the toucan's red, orange and like a greeny colour. I used Stampin blends for this, and I'll show you what I did and how I made them, but that is today's project. And I wanted to feature one of my favourite Sale-a-Braition sets that I got this year, and that is the Jungle Pals Cling Stamp set, and these amazing dies that coordinate with them. And the Jungle Pals have got all of these lovely animals on, and they've got the cutouts for them, but they've also got this like jungle scene. You can do leaves, this sort of like forest floor scene, this tree just here. So I really wanted to showcase this in a project, and I thought, obviously I love 3D projects, as you guys know, so I thought nothing better than doing a cute little gift box. I've used pumpkin pie colour for this gift box, and I'm using granny apple green for this because I really wanted vibrant colours. The cardstock for the slider part actually measures 8¼ by 6 inches. You can make this 8½ if you want to as well. I've just made it 8¼ because it fits with the A4 paper, and I'm going to be scoring it at 1 inch and then 2 inch. All of my measurements will appear in my blog in inches and centimeters, so both imperial and metric. And just going to score these down like this, and I've got lovely coordinating chocolates in the green wrapper to match. So that is the scoring for the slider part, and then I've got the outside part. So I'm going to score this at I'm just going to move it out slightly, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch, 3, 4 and 6. So I'm just going to burnish my lovely scored cardstock. So it's quite nice to be able to just have measurements that are easy, and you're just going to do all 4 sides, because it just makes life a little bit easier. The cutting for this, because I've reinforced the sides because you're moving it in and out. So the cutting for this is, I'll lay it down flat for you so that you can see. So I'm going to start off, because these side bits are going to be mited in, and then I'm going to cut this away. I might just cut this completely away like so. And then I'm going to cut down here, mite it in like this, and then cut this away with a slight miter. And I'm simply going to repeat that on all of the sides. So cut down there, cut these away. We're getting really close to the end of Sale-a-Braition now, and it's been an absolutely fabulous Sale-a-Braition. I've really enjoyed it. I have got everything in the Sale-a-Braition catalogue at least once. Some of the things I think I've got duplicates of, because I've really enjoyed this promotion. I just think it's fabulous. So that's like that, and then I'm going to repeat on this side. So I hope that you've enjoyed it as well, and you've got lots of lovely free products as well, because there is just nothing beats a good promotion. And yeah, and there's an amazing joining offer as well, which I'll make sure I put a link in the blog too. And you get a glass mat studio, which I have used, I have got, I'm so excited. It's actually under my mat here, but I tend to use it when I'm doing more sort of art that's colouring with the inks and things like that. And then I'm just simply going to mite it in those two there, and that is your template, what I might do is just pop that down like that for you, just so you can see what the template looks like. And I'm just gonna go along, just gonna go along here like so, like so. Fold that. There we go, and then I'll turn it this way and just do that. So you'll notice I'm just putting 2 because I don't like, I like it to stick down well. So I've got those there, and I'm going to bring this up and just create the box element to start with, pressing in as I do it. You can see that that is just like that. And then there, and this one's in. For a really fun day today, designing lots of lovely projects. And then I'm going to just have these out for a second, and I'm just going to put some glue along this one to start with, and then I'll simply press it in with my fingers, and then I'm going to tip it like this, use my trusty bone folder and just press it down nicely and go along that edge just to give me the edge of the box just there, just to make sure it seamlessly goes in, just like that. And then I'll turn it over, and I'm going to do the same with this other lovely long piece. And again, gently, oops, fold that in, press it down with my fingers, and then use my bone folder to go in. And just make sure I get a lovely straight seamless edge like that. And then I'll do the 2 end pieces as well, one at a time. And then in like this. And so yeah, I would love to know if anybody else has got this great bundle from their Sale-a-Braition rewards, because and what they've done with it, because I have made a few children's cards with it as well, which has been good fun for birthdays. Okay, so that is my lovely tray. I'm now going to get out my coordinating Ritter sweets. I just love these sweets because of all these chocolates, because they are so vibrant really. So that is there. I need to put my designer series paper in there, and I'm actually using one of the Brights, the spotty pattern, and I've coordinated with the Granny Apple Green. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back of here, and then I'll pop it into place just before I glue my box. This designer series paper gives me a nice border, and it measures 4 by 1 3/4, so it's perfect to give me a nice border. And then I'm just going to press it down, and then I'm going to pop some tape on here. So I choose to use tape for this bit just because it gives me a little bit of extra wiggle room when I'm gluing, because you could use glue as well, sorry, because again glue would give you that wiggle room. So I'll just peel this off the back, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my wrap around my slider element of my box, so that tip it upside down for this bit, so that when I bring this down, I'm not doing it too tight, because I've definitely been known to build it too tight in the past, and I've not been able to slide it easily. So I just want to have enough room that I can wiggle it. There we go. So I'll press that down, and then I should be able to move my box drawer in and out like so, and that is a lovely fit. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to put some ribbon on and decorate. So I've got this ribbon, which I think comes with a Zoo Crew set, which does kind of go because it's in the same colours, but I've also got this black and white, and I really like the black and white because the toucan had black on it, so I just felt like it sort of went. So I'm going to stick with my black and white for this. And I'm just going to try and do a bow. Doing a bow on camera is always a bit tricky, isn't it? Let's see how we fare. There we go. It's not too bad, is it? I've definitely seen worse. I've done worse bows. Just try and do it a bit smaller because it seems quite big. And I'm going to trim my bow tails off like so. Oops. There we go. So that is the box with my bow on there ready. Now I have pre-stamped and I have used another Sale-a-Braition stamp set called the Heartfelt Hellos. I've done the hello for my original box just here, and then I've got Enjoy Your Day. So I thought, you know, I could gift this as to go with one of the cards as a birthday gift. So I've just got that one there. I've also used Memento to pre-stamp my cute little toucan. I'm just going to get out my Stampin' blends. So I've picked black. I'm going to actually use the pen end because it's such a small surface area that I feel like I need to be very careful where I colour, and I'm going to just colour the bits that are black. So I had to Google toucan to see how you colour them and what colours they are. I remembered they had sort of rainbow beaks, and they're not quite as defined as this cartoon drawing, but this is a cartoon, so I am using a little bit of creative license. I did put green on the bill because it looked like a greeny yellow on the bill, but it kind of wasn't necessarily the colour that I was looking for, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use the green this time. So this is my black Stampin' blend, and it's the light black. It just sometimes allows you to see some of the definition if you use the lighter colour. And for my bill, I'm going to start off with my light pumpkin pie at the start. So, whoops, wrong end. So I'm going to just go along here. So I have already done this in my Memento, so which is the ink that you need to use when you're using your Stampin' blends. So I've kind of done that there. Oh, there's a little bit of black. I need to go back and do this wing. I didn't see that. So I just need to come down here with my bullet end and just do this bit of black down there. Lovely. Then I'm going to use my dark pumpkin pie and get my bullet end again, and then I'll do this middle bit just like this. Very cute. Lovely. And you can kind of sort of come up these edge bits here as well if you want to, just sort of so it's not quite a hard line. I'm going to go back over that with my, just to blend my colours. There we go. And then I'm going to use my dark real red for the end of the beak. I just think this gave a real vibrancy and sort of really complemented the colours. Now, it's up to you, but I did use a little bit of the green just up here, just towards the edge there, just to sort of almost make it look a little bit more rainbowy. And I did use a bit of colour on the actual white part here of the bird, but I'm not going to do that this time because I prefer it like this without that colour just there. And then I'm going to work out roughly where I'm going to put my bits to go. So I can put that just in there, and then maybe have my toucan coming out there. So that's my toucan coloured, and these are the colours that I've used just here. We'll make sure that I link them in my blog below. I'm going to get my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to pop them on the back of my lovely sentiment piece. I'll just pop 4. There we go. Take the backings off and get this on, and then I'm not going to stick this down just yet because there were some bits of leaves I wanted to show you. So I've got these lovely leaves that I've used to cut out on from the dies that come with the Jungle Pals, and I just thought I could have sort of one of these running along the back, so I could probably pop a few bits of glue and just stick that on there, and then when I stick all my sentiment down and everything, hopefully you'll be able to see some of the leaves poking through. So I'm going to use a tiny bit, some dabbing of glue on this. I will do the ends as well. So I'm just going to pop tiny bits of glue, not too much, because it's quite a, just hold at this end. There we go. Lovely. And I think I'm going to have it going up this way, so I'll just slot it under here if I can. Oops. There we go. And just slot it like that. There. Press that down. And there you go. That's just there. And then I've got loads of leaves. So in this set, you've got these kinds of leaves here, but I'm not going to stick these down for now. They also did some crocodiles in some of the cardstock. Then I got some of these leaves. I'm definitely going to be using these. I think I'll have maybe one of these up here, lighter and a darker maybe, like that. Yeah, pop those there. So I'm going to put this one like so, like that. Press it down, have my ribbon going over it a bit. There we go. And then I'll pop another little bit on the back of here and pop this one down as well. There we go, lovely. So those two leaves are just there. Then I'm going to put my sentiment piece in, and I'll pop it like this, I believe. Press it down, and then I'm going to just see where my lovely toucan can fit. So it can kind of fit on the edge there, which is quite cool, and I get its bill stuck down. So I'm going to pop this piece just here, and maybe another one just there. Just double check the backs, make sure that they're clear. Lovely. And I'm going to pop a tiny bit of glue on the end of his bill, beak just there. And then I'll pop him like this and press him down. Looks quite cute, isn't it? Really loving it. And there are lots of other leaves as well, so I'll bring those leaves in. Just these here and some smaller ones as well. There's loads actually. It's an amazing stamp set and dies. I've really enjoyed working with it. And then I think I'll do one like this down here, just coming off maybe there like that, and then another one, I think maybe a smaller one next to it, like that. Look at that, looks great, doesn't it? Really enjoying that. And then lastly, I used these ombre matte decorative dots, and I used this colour here, and I'm just going to use the green as well on here. So I'll get my take your pick tool, and I think I'm going to go for this colour just here, and I think I'll pop him down there, and then one of the tiny ones. Really love to have two little dots near each other, sort of the way I like to embellish. And there you go. So these are my completed Jungle Pals slider gift box, and they've got these gorgeous Ritter Sports chocolates in, and I've coordinated the orange with the pumpkin pie version, and I've coordinated the green with the granny apple green version, and I've used the Sale-a-Braition stamp sets and the dies, so the Jungle Pals stamp set and Jungle Pal dies and the Heartfelt Heroes stamp set. So this is very much a very stamping and die cutting Sale-a-Braition edition project. I do hope that you've enjoyed. I've loved making them. I think they're really fun and very vibrant, and a little bit different and suitable for all age groups, but I think that there's a shout out for the Jungle Pals for any children's projects you might have coming up, or those that are young at heart. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products that I've used, I will put all of the links below. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you live within any of the countries in Europe, it's definitely worth giving me a go. I do send out a lovely gift pack, like a customer appreciation thank you pack. It normally goes out the month after, and that's with qualifying orders. Also, for the rest of February, remember you've got a Sale-a-Braition, which is where you can pick up free products depending on how much you spend with Stampin' Up. So it's really worth having a look out there, because there's nothing better than an additional freebie. And during this time as well, up until the end of February, you can join Stampin' Up and get the amazing joining offer. You can pick any products you want in the starter pack, and you're already getting additional value free, and it's free delivery as well. But you get on top of that, you can choose between further free products, or you can choose a glass mat studio, which is fantastic. So again, follow the links below or reach out to me and we can have a chat. Okay, I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.